Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 92 of Dragon Quest VIII Blind. Last time, we fought Empyrea, who beat us within an inch of our lives, but we came out on top, and we learned that apparently she was attacking the village because monsters are blackmailing her over her egg baby. That's right, Empyrea, the goddess bird, has an egg baby, and we have to now save it. So anyways, let's just heal up. I didn't heal up after doing my farming because I figured that basically this would be the time when basically Medea would come into our dreams. Apparently Medea can't enter our dreams in the dark world. Rapthorn basically is fighting against the ship. He's on Charmless's side. You know, I can't help but think about basically what would happen if basically someone came across the staff that Rapthorn didn't like. Basically, let's say Charmless got the staff, and basically Rapthorn's like, no, I don't want to. And he's stuck with Charmless. But anyways, as you see, our levels increased. So basically, in regards to our hero, basically here's what his stats are looking like. Nothing changed here. Yangus, basically after increasing our axes, we got basically a new attack, Executioner, which basically which the attack description states that basically fells their opponent in a single blow if it hits. This is not true. This is a lie, basically. It'll deal out heavy damage, sure, but it won't insta-kill, basically. And even then, basically, it's a sort of half and half sort of thing. Like, every time I've used it, for instance, it's every other hit that does it. So anyways, Angelo. As you can see, Angelo has a new weapon, basically. The reason for that is because after doing some thinking, I decided that it would be best to equip Angelo with the magical mace, so that way, basically, Angelo can not only siphon off MP from enemies, but he can also take advantage of that 20 MP bonus that he got during one of his level ups, and on top of that, we gain Caduceus on him. And that's the thing with Caduceus. I was thinking, man, this is an overpowered skill. And the reason why it seems so strong is because you need a staff user. You need the person using it to have a staff. So basically, if, say, you're going for a sort of spell sword Angelo, where you have a powerful sword and you also have staff, you would have to sacrifice the sword for a staff. But hey, just Angelo has an attack up right now, so he's going to be in a better shape than he was with just his sword. As for Jessica, basically, not only did we get a 100 plus MP bonus with staffs, very nice, 300 magic at our disposal, but Jessica also learned a sexy beam. I have not used this since leveling up. I wanted to save it for on camera because with a move with that sort of name, I can only hope that it's as good as it sounds. So anyways, let's head back and deal with Empyrea. Yeah, but of course it all boils down to an egg baby. What is it with me and egg babies? Seriously, egg babies are the spawn of the devil. Because every time I feel pain, basically, in a game, chances are you can chalk it up to an egg baby. Yeah, I love how basically around 100 Let's Plays later, basically 103 Let's Plays later, I'm still referencing Egg Baby as if it's fresh in my mind, as if basically Egg Baby will forever haunt me, basically. Egg Baby is my version of Clockwork, basically. You know how Sly, basically, he's like, I gotta prevent Clockwork from coming back, basically. It's like that, basically. But if you think about it, Clockwork is essentially a mechanical Egg Baby. Okay, let's zap. Yangus will use your Executioner. Let's see if that does anything. Angelo. Oh, by the way, Angelo also learned a new spell. He learned Kaswoosh, which basically is a really nice spell for groups of enemies like this. As for Jessica, we'll use a Frizzle on the Dark Macromore. Yeah, anyways, these trees have Death Dance, which basically is not a fun move, because basically it's essentially whack. But hey, we have the ability to ban dances if we so desire. Angelo can summon the wind, and he can banish the dance. But it's kind of odd how the damage on these attacks fluctuate, because whenever I was using a swoosh during basically my grinding, Yeah, and of course the Angus misses with that. And I'm probably not going to use that attack unless I'm doing like a Hail Mary sort of thing. Okay. Let's use a crackle. And I am already feeling a lot better than I was when we were fighting off Empyrea. Yeah, see, that's the power of Executioner right there. Pretty handy to have. I think it's just like it's basically just, oh hey, here's an instant crit. That sort of thing. Which, hey, I'm not complaining about. That's very nice. Okay, let's use Helm Splitter. We honestly don't need to just go full bore power. We already have this thing. We already narrowed it down to just one tree. Sure, a staff isn't as sightly on Angelo as a sword, but hey, it does the job. Yeah, watch out, basically the entire video is just us trying to get to Empyrea. But hopefully, basically, Empyrea was just another difficulty spike like Dual Magus was, because really, if every boss is like her from now on, I will be legitimately scared of just what we're going up against. Because really, we barely survived that fight, and I mean barely by the skin of our teeth. So basically, if bosses are only going to get stronger from here on out, I am just terrified about what we're going to encounter. Yeah, my luck, basically. She would have had a second phase like Dual Magus. What is it with basically one miss and then every other miss? Seriously, is this like a 50-50 sort of thing? A 1/3? I don't know the chances. It's like, roll the dice, mother effer. Roll the dice. But still, Jessica's magic pool is getting really nice. I am loving this. Okay, am I getting lost here? Okay. Zap, Yangus, Helm Splitter on the tree, Angelo, swoosh on you, and Jessica, we're going to use a crackle. Yeah, I think an accelerate would be good to use. Especially with Angelo nearly dead. Okay. Yeah, we all could use an attack, an HP up. Okay, Yangus. Helm Splitter on the tree. Angelo. Use a multi-heal on everyone. Jessica, we're going to use an accelerate. Zing on Angelo. Yangus. Helm Splitter on you, Jessica. Use a Caduceus on us. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Falcon Slash, Yangus, Helm Splitter, Angelo, Multi-Heal, Jessica. Use a Caduceus on yourself. Okay, nice. Thank you. Stop spamming the chilly breath. Insulate would be really helpful right now. I just realized I should have used that. I'm sorry, just when you're in the heat of the moment, just you never think about just, oh hey, here's optimal spell strategy. Okay, Angelo, you can attack. And Jessica, we'll use a Frizzle on you. Yeah, these shadows, despite their appearance, they are some of the deadlier enemies you're going to encounter here. Which is kind of funny considering that the shadows that you encounter in the evil Jessica fight, they're relatively pushovers. Frankly, they're just there to distract you. Alright, maybe I should try out the Sexy Beam. Focuses the power of passion into a beam that sows destruction and confusion. A little disappointing. Thought it would be basically like the Puff Puff Beam, the Puff Puff Kamehameha. Okay, where is that freaking arch? There's a chest I didn't notice before. Ah, come on! I want to find the freaking area! Okay, we'll get that treasure and then we'll head back to town. Because we were able to find it relatively easy when we basically left town in the normal way and head towards the peak. Actually, you know what? We'll go in with a Zap, Yangus, Executioner, Angelo, Swoosh, Actually, no. Angelo will slash, or rather bash, and then crack. Okay, this attack is becoming more and more a Hail Mary. Yeah, I just want to walk 5 steps without getting into a fight right now. Okay, Darkodile, that's not too bad. Just like the regular Dark Crocodile, basically Heligator, or basically whatever it was called, we can just easily take you on. Okay, Angelo slash, and Jessica will use a Frizzle. Okay, Falcon Slash, attack, Jessica, Frizzle. Okay, I was not anticipating that. Reminds me of the first time I ever fought Huff and Puff in Paper Mario. I was about to defeat him, and then all of a sudden, just bam, he just uses the emergency last resort slam attack. Okay, Seed of Agility. We'll definitely take that. That's going to Jessica. Forgot I had a Seed of Magic. Okay, we're warping back. Because we're not going to go and fight some minion of CzarThwomp, basically, with lackluster HP. Now watch out, we're going to have to climb the mountain. We're just going to have to climb the entire mountain. We're going to have to go through another full-on dungeon. But then again, I mean, we fought Empyrea. So basically, I'm pretty sure that this would more or less just boil down to just a standard, oh, hey, here's a slightly stronger enemy. Because really, I mean, because basically Empyrea's like, oh, hey, if this would be no problem for me if my egg baby wasn't being held hostage. But really, I'm just curious about what the process is behind basically the creation of this egg baby. Is there a whole legion of just Godbirds flying around? Any comments? There's no night and day in this world of darkness, is there? It doesn't seem to bother the people here, though. I wonder how they know when to sleep. If Empyrea had really wanted to destroy it, this village would be nothing more than kindling now. The fact that it's still standing is proof that Empyrea was forced into making those attacks. If the people of the village knew she didn't have no choice, maybe they'd forgive Empyrea for attacking them. I feel a bit sorry for the old bird now. Well, frankly, it's kind of hard to feel sorry for a bird when it kicks my ass like Wally Warbles. Yeah, basically going Wally Warbles on me. Yeah, frankly, all that was missing was just that egg baby coming in for an attack with a laser. Yeah, Wally Warbles will forever be in my mind as basically as this imposing boss. Okay, Zap, Yangus, Helm Splitter, Angelo, attack, Jessica, accelerate. Okay, Zap, Helm Splitter, Angelo, attack, Jessica, Crackle. Well, at least we're gaining experience, whether I want to or not. Well, at least we're getting rewarded with some good experience off of this. How much you want to bet that I was just going in the wrong direction? How much you want to bet that... Yep, that's why! Because basically, I'm going to the north, I'm like, where is it? Where is it? When it's the freaking island! It's the freaking spot right in the center of the map! What is wrong with me? Yeah, basically, yeah, don't trust me with directions, don't trust me with taking you anywhere, because basically I will get lost. Frankly, I will give Leon from Pokemon a run for his money. Okay, let's go, swoosh. Jessica. Sizzle. Okay, Angelo, attack, and Jessica, we'll use the hip drop. Couldn't pick us up right at the village of Empyrea? Couldn't just pick us right up? Just, you were sitting there. You saw me going in the wrong direction. You saw us just wandering around aimlessly. But yet, did you intervene? No!
Then I will take you. All of you. Climb into the wagon or hold on tight.
How much you want to bet there's going to be turbulence? Lots of turbulence. Joan gets thrown off the wagon.
This is as far as I can take you. I dare not approach any closer, lest Gemon see me. But the mountain is riddled with caves. It should be possible for you humans to ascend to its summit on foot. When you wish to return to the hill, call for me, and I will take you back. Farewell for now. Please save my egg. You are my only hope.
Empyrea certainly likes to build her nests in awkward places. I suppose that's why she chose here. But it's hard work for us poor souls who have to walk all the way up there. At least she can fly. So this huge mountain is hollow. That's really weird. The spire-like shape makes it feel more like climbing a tower than exploring a cave. So Gemon's up on top of this mountain, is he? Sitting on the Godbird's egg? Come on then, let's bowl on up there and show him who's boss. Okay, yep, this is a dungeon, and as per dungeon fashion, let's try to find a map. Yeah, I'm not ending the episode off right now, because basically I'm not going to have it where, oh, we spent the last episode wandering around trying to find Empyrea. No, we're wandering, we're doing at least a little bit of this dungeon, darn it. We are doing at least a little bit of this dungeon. It'd be nice to see this place in the light world. Okay, yeah, dark turkeys aren't too bad. I've encountered a few of them while grinding for levels. It's so weird seeing Angelo go last in a turn. Okay, Falcon Slash, Yangus, Help Splitter, Angelo attack, and Jessica will use a Frizzle. Okay, come on, map. How many chests are here, Yangus? Okay, so our only way out is so basically our only way is basically heading to that exit right there. Okay. Yeah, we'll do with this room or another two, and then this room or another, and then basically we'll end things off. Yeah, but this place has a weirdly soothing vibe to it. I know this is the dark world and all, it feels more somber than malicious. Okay, and Jessica, we can use a sizzle. Yeah, don't use your sword, just throw your head. Yeah, talk about using your head. Or keeping your head in the game. Okay, nice. Okay, another one down. And as for Jessica, you can use a Caduceus on us. Yeah, though I wonder how big this place is going to be. I don't think it should be too big, considering that there are only 4 treasure chests. But then again, this could just be a lot of maze rooms. Where's it gonna... What the heck was the game doing there? Yeah, my controller was just causing me a veer left. Okay, so from the look of it, it's gonna be like that one climb that we did back in the second continent, where we were just trying to get up to where we're trying to get to basically that moon dimension. Okay, Falcon Slash, Genghis, Axis of Evil, Angelo, let's use a Swoosh, and Jessica will use an Accelerate. Yeah, though it just confuses me on how Accelerate works, because basically you can just boost yourself up with Accelerate or Defense, but it sometimes feels like it doesn't do anything. Okay, nice. Okay, multi-heal. Okay, from the look of it, there are 2 exits. Okay, how much you want to bet that that second one there is going to lead to a dead end? Or maybe it's the main one. Okay. Okay, nothing too bad. Okay, Axis of Evil, Angelo, let's use a swoosh on you, and Jessica will use a crackle. Okay, that was smarts. Yeah! Zap, Yangus. Let's use a thumb splitter on you. Angelo, you can attack this one. Yeah, Yangus can eat those right up. And there. Okay. Let's check out this path. I'm pretty sure that the farther path would be the one that we need to go to. But let's just see what's down here. Okay, we'll go to the end of this hallway, see what's down there, and then basically we'll end things off. Okay, what does a Ring of Truth do? Hopefully it was worth the diversion. Okay, resistant to illusion attacks. Okay, this could help out Jessica a little with her defense, but hey, we're focusing on agility with her. And likewise, we need that attack up for us. So anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you'd like to be a like, subscribe, comment, share, do as you want with us. See you next time. Bye.